Hi again, this is Mike Garner from MrMikeGarner.com and Mr. GTV, and this podcast is all about affirmation. Now, the first podcast that I made was all about relaxation, which is creating the perfect state for mental and emotional programming techniques, for getting self-mastery, for getting self-control, for living your best life. Now, I've covered relaxation, I've covered visualization, and now this is affirmation. Affirmation are self-suggestions. It's the voice in your head. And when you say affirmative, it's a yes command, and negative is a no command. So an affirmation is always positive, it's always present tense, and it's always personal. That's 3 P's: positive, present tense, and personal, because it's all about self-suggestion. And you can't make an affirmation for somebody else because that's not yourself. But you can control yourself through an affirmation by using the word I at the beginning of every direct suggestion to yourself. So I am this, I am that. And it's present tense because you say what you want to be, what you need to be, not how you are. So if you're experiencing pain, you would actually say, I am pain-free. You're not. You're experiencing pain, but you want to be pain-free, so you state it in the present tense, because the nervous system will respond to that command. Your body is eavesdropping on every thought, and if you actually go from a thought to expressing that thought to make it verbalization, which is a vibration to the universe and everybody in it, or if you express the thought with the voice in your head, which is an affirmation, a self-suggestion that you can hear with that voice that you use all the time, and hopefully it's not a criticizing voice or an angry voice or a negative voice, but with a positive voice in a relaxed state of mind. Hold a picture in your mind of what being pain-free would look like, and then make the affirmation, I am pain-free. Get a picture in your mind of what a confident version of you would look like, and then say, I am confident. And what you do is you say it 2 or 3 times. With a 3-word affirmation, I am confident, you put the emphasis with the first statement on the I am confident. Second time you say it, put the emphasis on the second word, which is I am confident. And the third time, you put the emphasis on the third word, which is I am confident. And you can do that even with a 10-word affirmation. But you wouldn't have to say it 10 times and focus on one word every statement. But I think you get the idea that you've got key words within the affirmation, and you can emphasize those every time you say it. And I would recommend that you say affirmations first thing in the morning, when you're already in a semi-hypnotic state, when you're in a light state of trance, coming out of sleep state into waking state, and last thing at night. Because again, you're in that twilight state. You're going from beta levels of consciousness into alpha, you're relaxing, and then you go into delta, which is deep sleep. So again, you're easily programmable, and you'll go to bed with those affirmations in your mind, and you'll wake up and act upon them. That's what most people do. You work on the affirmations in sleep state and dream state through the night, or whenever you are sleeping. So self-suggestion, auto-suggestion is extremely powerful, and you do it through affirmations, the I am statements, because you can't think about what you want in the future because there's no command. It's like saying, I'm going to drop this remote control, or I'm going to wash my car, I'm going to walk the dog. And the question is, when are you going to do these things? When are you going to drop this remote control? There's no command to the nervous system to drop this remote control. You can't try to drop it either. You either hold it or you drop it. You can't try to drop it. So you don't try to improve yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. You actually do it or you don't do it. So you use NLP commands. You talk in the now, but you're going to do it now. And If you're not going to do something, but it's something that you're going to put off to the future, then affirm how you are in preparation for the task. And then when the task is approaching, you affirm the task. So every stage of your behaviour, all the eliciting steps up to achieving a goal, you can affirm the now moment, the intermediate moment between goal setting and goal getting, and then you affirm the acquisition of the goal. And this is how you get through your day with self-control, through self-affirmation, through commands, because you are the director of your own personality. And if you talk in this way to yourself, you'll be more clear in your actions, behaviours and responses and feelings. And if you become a walking affirmation and you're talking affirmations, it makes your communication very clear to everybody that you communicate with. There'll be no grey areas, because instead of saying I, you can say you or we or they. So it's not personal, it's talking about others, but then you state what you require them to do, what you need them to do, what you want them to do. Just realise that want is a weak word, so don't try and don't want. Do it or don't do it. And need to do it. Have your needs met before you get what you want. Always get your needs met. Might be plenty of things that you want, but what do you really need? Affirm your needs. When you've had your needs met, which is always evolving, then get what you want. Program what you need for 21 days. Say the statements 3 times in the morning and 3 times at night, and throughout the day on the spot. You can self-monitor yourself, and this self-talk is self-motivating. It's self-directing. It's self-controlling. It'll improve your performance, change your perspective on your ability to take control of situations, and also to communicate others, to control your environment and your interactions in sales. And you're always selling yourself. You're either offering a service or a product. And if you're not actually in industry doing that, you're always selling yourself, because you are the CEO of your own personal services corporation. I'll say that again. You are the CEO of your own personal services corporation. That all your challenges in life, all your problems in life are based on poor communication, and all your success is based on superior advanced communication techniques. So this hypnotic speak, this NLP of affirmation, which puts clarity around your conversations, will massively move you forward. It'll accelerate you towards the acquisition of all your goals, and means that you've got no grey areas, so there's clarity, no misunderstandings. So affirmations are positive. Don't talk about what you don't want. So you never say I don't smoke. Never mention what you don't want. Don't open that file that gives you awareness or mindfulness or brings into reality something that you don't want. So if you don't want to smoke, don't say I don't smoke cigarettes. You say I enjoy clean, fresh air. I want clean, healthy lungs. I need clean, healthy lungs. My lungs are clean and healthy. So carefully script your affirmations. And if you have a challenge with this, go onto Google. Use AI to create affirmations, but make sure that whoever creates them for you uses the 3 rules, that they're positive, present tense and personal. And imagine that you have a bag of gold dust and you can have anything that you want and need. Don't put any self-limiting thoughts on what you're asking for goals through your affirmations. Affirm the best outcome, the perfect outcome, better than the best outcome. Because you're unlimited in what you're able to achieve, and you'll only be limited by putting limits on your affirmations, on your requests, on your goals. Don't set your bar too low. Shoot for the stars, expect the best, look for the good, because you're worth it and you can achieve anything. An affirmation and visualization in the relaxed state will move you towards it far quicker than you can ever dream. So we've talked about relaxation. We've talked about visualization. Those are the two previous podcasts on YouTube and any of the platforms where you're watching this presentation. We've talked about affirmation briefly, but it's a huge subject. But if you need a chat, I'm here for that. And if you want me to help you design your affirmations and actually teach you how to hypnotically program them, then I'm your guy, because I make my living as a corporate hypnotist and a clinical life coach and a holistic therapist. So I'm very happy to do that with you. First of all, I'll do it to you and show you the power of the mind through affirmation and self-suggestion, auto-suggestion, hypnosis. And then when you've experienced the change phenomena of that, which is extremely powerful, I'll teach you how to do it to yourself, for yourself. Because I don't want people to be dependent on me, and you don't want to be dependent on me. You want to be independent, and you can be. So contact me on any of the contact details where you're viewing this presentation, and I'll take you through either a one-to-one or a Zoom call, a video chat, where we can demonstrate it and you can experience it, and then you can take the responsibility for yourself. And then we're going to move into verbalization next, and then we're going to learn how to become what we're visualizing, affirming and verbalizing. It's a very simple system, and whether it's about your life, your relationships, your business, whether you're an employer, an employee, retired, unemployed, healthy, got health challenges, wherever you are in your life, whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, you can always improve that situation using VAVA, visualization, affirmation, verbalization, and then acting as if, or assuming the role of the person which is the better version of the future you. You're reimagining yourself, you're re-engineering yourself. It's extremely powerful, and affirmations have been life-changing for me, and I know they will be for you. So check back for more from me, Mike G, for free, and create some affirmations for yourself, start using them, and enjoy your mind.